Hello, fire signs. It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your Mudra reading. This is for Aries, Sagittarius, and a Leo. Okay. Thank you. I pray that all is well. I pray that all of you are very safe and doing the work that is necessary for your growth, so that your outer world can reflect what your inner world needs revealed the most, which is all the beauty that is in you, all of the harmony, all of the growth. Okay, so y'all been through some, so let's see what's going on. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful fire signs here tonight? Two cards. All right, let's see what's up. And I'll also do a surrender reading after this, which more than likely will just clarify what is going on. More than likely. So you have freedom and unity. Air signs just had unity. So maybe you are dealing with an air sign or have air in your chart in a way that it's something that you are working on at this time, or some experience that you are going through that you need to grow through. So you may want to check those placements out. Now then, with this freedom here, pulling yourself together, getting a certain sense of balance and clarity, some calm overall, knowing that you are now out of a situation, or out of a situation here, and now there's only forward movement. There's a lot of reflecting on limitations and moving past certain limitations that needs to happen. There was some type of truth that was possibly revealed to you. I also feel with this freedom card that there's a need to make a firm decision with this new energy that is coming in. It's a very calming energy, but it's also a very focused energy now. Now that you have come to some type of agreement or resolve, possibly with a partner, or just overall with your being more comfortable in your energy, yourself, right? I also feel that there may have been some type of crossing communication between you and someone, and you're learning possibly how to be independent in a what would seemingly be a codependent situation. So now you are free from that, and you have the freedom to go in any direction that you choose to. They're asking that you focus your intent, focus on what you want and not what you don't want, because there's a lot of fast moving energy coming in. There's something about karma as well coming in, some type of reward, whatever level that would be for you. Now then, pulling together forces is going to be important. There may even be some heightened intuitive nudges on the direction that you would need to go when it comes to some type of project or projects, maybe more than one. You may need some help with it as well. But I also feel that there's a lot of clarity here that has come through. Oh, excuse me. There is a lot of clarity here, a heightened sense of feeling whole and complete, pulling yourself together so that you can make some things happen in your life as well. There may be, you may have done some shadow work. You may have done some shadow work here, and now you are clearing out a lot of residual energy from some work that you've done, some things that you came to terms with here. I feel like there may be some side of you that may still hold on to parts of it, but it will clear out eventually, because sometimes the thoughts may come up, or there may be some indecision when it comes to those thoughts, right? Or it could easily be your partner, because it's this hand that has shadow work. So it could easily be your partner here that needs to do their part. You are still connected with them, but you're allowing them to be where they at, doing what they need to. Okay. I'm also seeing here where there may be a change of attitude, a change of hair, a change of direction when it comes to how all things are connected and how you are seeing things at this time as well. Some of you may have some abnormal swelling of the pinky finger here. You want to get that checked out, okay? We don't allow small problems turn into huge problems, right? Now, There may be something to do with setting some type of boundaries as well so that you can move forward, I feel. So let's clarify. Wanting to reconcile. Okay, so there's some type of reconciliation, asking for help or something to do with coming together to make things happen. Just wanting to be in a more okay. Be in more of a less oppressive state, clearing up any type of overactivity, having too much to do and not enough to do, and needing to delegate as well. But I also feel as though there may be a third party situation where it's becoming a burden for someone. They're trying to free themselves of a particular party. Now, if it's not as far as a relationship, it could easily be that someone is trying to, they may be burdened, or there may be some overbearing friend that is really causing issues. They're not helping, they're hindering, right? You're wanting to come together in a sense where there is some type of peace, something comes to some type of resolve, because it's just been too much and too much going, There, it could easily be fire signs. Y'all probably dealing with a Leo. Or, because Leo got this a lot last year, this 10 of Wands. But there's something coming to a conclusion. Someone is finally deciding to release themselves of certain types of burdens in order to have some type of reconcile, possibly with their partner, or overall with the way that they view friendships, relationships, people, situations. Some of you are on your last leg with a situation and you're just like, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. Okay. Burdened. Some of you may have so much going on and being pulled in so many different directions that you are burdened. Clarify this 3 of Cups for the fire signs. Yeah, someone is assessing, right? Who's an asset, who's a liability? Who's helping, who's hindering? Do I have the time, the effort, or the energy to continue on this path, continue on this journey with this person, this situation? Looking back on things that have occurred in the past and wondering if it will ever come back to a happy space and the ability to work together. Is this rewarding? Is this something that is going to pay off in the future? How does this work? Looking back over what was done, how things were done. Some of you may have even gotten to a space where you were invited somewhere and you may have had a lot of fun, but you're also looking at, okay, I can't do this for a while. I can't do this. That's how you feel, possibly. I don't know. Now, looking back, can this work? Back and forth, can this work? There may be a energy of just, okay, I'm just going to put this on the shelf, put this person, this noun, this thing, this situation. I'm not going to deal with it right now. I'm just going to put it to the back. I always have that ace in the hole, right? I think that's what it's called. Whatever. Yeah. Wanting continual growth here. Willing to create something new and plant new seeds, and knowing that feeling as though this is the right thing to do, getting that clarity here, that nudge from your spirit, guys, that this is the right thing to do. Being offered a cup and not even wanting it because it's not worth it. Being offered some type of emotional, could be emotional, but your intuition is kicked up so far to where you just see stuff coming, right? Some of you may not have indulged in certain things, but you were there just for the companionship, the friendship, but didn't want to indulge. Okay. So freedom. The openness, balance, and metabolism, right? This is what it helps with. Openness, balance, and metabolism, right? So that also comes with being freed up. When it comes to that metabolism as well, that goes along the lines with the energy of a lot of inspiration, a lot of things to do, feeling groggy or what have you. Now you may be feeling better. You get out of that 10 of Wands energy and doing the most, where you are burdened by certain motives or motives. Burdened by motives, ulterior motives possibly. But now you are being gifted with a new cycle of energy, a new way of looking at things, but really taking your time, taking on that earth energy, right? So at any rate, this directs your breath and awareness to your neck and throat area. It aligns your cervical spine. It releases tension from your neck and your jaw. It helps to balance energy and metabolism. You'll hold your hand like this, relax your shoulders down, and align your spine. Your affirmation is, I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. I embrace the freedom and openness of my purest expression. Now, this one is the Unity Mudra. Okay. This comes with unification, clarity, and equilibrium. So there's a huge balance going on here. If you have been feeling off center mentally, or just, maybe your emotions have been all over the place, you're pulling yourself together at this time. This supports the nervous and endocrine systems, improves mental clarity, activates pituitary gland, awareness of all senses. So there may be some heightened sensitivity. Some of you may have recently come down from a download and you're seeing clearly, finally getting yourself together. There may have been some anxiety or some stress that may have been going on for a while, but now you are pulling yourself together. Some of you may have asked for help and gotten the help that you needed. But overall, I like it. Now, you'll hold your hand like this, away from your body, fingers facing outward, and it says, clarity fills all of my senses, leading me to unity with everything. Clarity fills all of my senses, leading me to unity with everything. Thank you. Oh, I didn't get to say this early on, but we are rocking to 528 hertz to fire up self-confidence. Here, any of the Mudra, the meditations can be found in the playlist. House meditation music, I believe it's called. Angels, what information do you have for the fire signs, please? Thank you. Surrender to setting limits. I told you these surrender cards come right behind the mudras. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Period. So you say no, period. But say period in your head. Okay. Because, we don't want to give them too much attitude, honey. So what I really feel is that some of you need to be clear about what it is that what it is that you are saying no to, why you are saying no if it is asked. You shouldn't have to. However, it's safe for you to be powerful and say no. It's safe for you to focus on what it is that you want to do and how you want to do things here. Because I feel as though, when you are down and out or feeling some type of way, possibly lethargic, it is important that people understand that, this ain't the time. That's what they said. The second card is surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical motherfucker. It's seated. Now then, you have a uniqueness and you are worth. You are a magical motherfucker with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. So you ain't got to change yourself or change who you are for nobody. You got the right to change and grow as you go. That's what that means right there. So you need to just surrender and know that you are special within your own self. Value yourself a little more. Get your self-worth up in there. Okay? Set your standards and stick to them. That's what they said. All right. Go do these other readings. I love y'all. Okay. Thank you. We are still in April. Fire signs. Gone said. When are you doing this? Check the community tab for the May lineup. Yay. Taurus is first because it's their birthday. In a minute. I don't know. What's today? Moving forward. All right.